great about Grammy. Whenever you say Grammy, everybody knows it's the best. It's the highest honor in music to receive a Grammy. And so therefore, the artist community are our friends. And we're close to the flame as part of a legacy and history for the Grammy Camp.
What was the first artist that you guys heard that said, man, that's what I want to do?
Oh. I have a story. It's funny. I think musically, probably the Beatles. I think when I first heard the Beatles, I was like, all right, this is what I want to sound like. You know, this is the best music I've ever heard. Right. Neil called me a professional earlier. I couldn't believe my ears.
I was writing these songs and recording them in the studio for fun, and my friend put them up on MySpace, and over a few months period of time, I grew a fan base, and these people were giving their reaction to my songs and telling me how much they meant to them and which ones they liked the most. And so I was getting advice from them, and they were helping me choose what the first single was going to be, what was going to be on my album, what to play live. I mean, I was asking them. It wasn't only just the label telling me what to do. It was the people who are going to be buying my records, making the record kind of how they want it to be, and giving me help. And now with Twitter and everything, it's great because we can update our fans every day on what we're doing and respond to them, and they can write us messages, and we can, I don't know, post pictures. It's a really cool way to keep you in their minds as well.
Put up a video on YouTube of performing, of playing. Everybody, right?
Everybody. Wow.
Let me tell you something. That's amazing. That's also crazy because that did not exist when our first record came out. Our first record came out in 2002, and there was no MySpace, there was no Facebook, there was no Twitter, there was no nothing. There was email.
There was no electricity.
Yeah, exactly. They didn't even have cars back then.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I did. I unfortunately was not great in school. I couldn't pay attention to, I mean, I wish I knew music theory and chords and how to read music. My brain doesn't work that way. I'm more with hearing it and feeling it. But to have a degree and for these students to be able to start so young, and who knows where they're going to be at in 5, 10 years, it's incredible.
We've done stuff.
Awesome.
Adam?
You got it.
Yeah. David, from one lefty to another.
That's it. Yeah, I mean, you have to be responsible because you're dealing with kids, obviously, like very young and very impressionable. But you should also be real and be honest about certain realities of the business that aren't so great. But there's a lot about it that's amazing, and especially in our position, it's been really good to us. So.
Or the post, was it the post office or something? Yeah, I got it.
Yep.
Nice.
Thank you.
All right, so working with them, kind of, they've been having these things that come to my shows, my sound checks, and so after my sound check, they'll watch my sound check, and then I'll sit around with them, and they'll ask me questions, and I'll take pictures with them, and I'll give them advice and tell them my story of how I got here and what to do and what not to do. So I've been doing that, and